The fall of Rome, end of an empire. What led to the fall of one of history's greatest empires? Dive with us into the fascinating story of the Western Roman Empire's decline. Unravel the complex web of events and decisions that culminated in its dramatic end. The story of the Western Roman Empire's downfall is a tale of power, ambition, and vulnerability. At its height, the empire was a beacon of civilization, influencing vast regions with its culture, law, and military prowess. By the 5th century, the Western Roman Empire faced unprecedented challenges. Once a unified and formidable power, it had become a fragmented and weakened entity, grappling with internal strife and external threats. The cracks in its foundation were beginning to show. Economic troubles plagued the empire as financial instability and excessive taxation took their toll. The empire's coffers were drained by constant warfare and lavish spending, leading to inflation and a weakened economy that could no longer support its vast needs. Political corruption further eroded the empire's strength. Ineffective leadership and power struggles among elites created an environment of instability. Corrupt officials and self-serving politicians made decisions that prioritized personal gain over the empire's welfare, exacerbating its decline. The Western Roman Empire in the 5th century faced severe financial instability. Heavy taxation burdened its citizens, leading to economic decline. Public works and infrastructure suffered, contributing to a downward spiral that weakened the empire's overall stability and prosperity. Political corruption plagued the empire, with officials prioritizing personal gain over governance. Ineffective leadership and constant power struggles further eroded authority. This lack of strong, consistent leadership made it difficult to address the empire's growing internal and external challenges effectively. The once formidable Roman legions had weakened considerably. Reliance on mercenaries, who often had little loyalty, became common. This erosion of military strength left the empire vulnerable to invasions and reduced its ability to defend its vast territories effectively. Various barbarian groups, including the Visigoths, Vandals, and Huns, relentlessly pressured the empire. Their invasions disrupted trade, depleted resources, and caused widespread destruction. These incursions significantly weakened the Roman Empire's ability to maintain control over its borders. The division of the Roman Empire into Eastern and Western halves further complicated matters. While the Eastern Roman Empire remained relatively stable, the Western Roman Empire struggled to cope with mounting pressures. This division diluted the overall strength and unity of Roman authority in the West. The last few Roman emperors were marked by their inability to effectively govern. Plagued by internal power struggles and a lack of strong leadership, their reigns were characterized by instability. This weakness created vulnerabilities that external forces eagerly exploited. Romulus Augustulus, often seen as a puppet emperor, was only a teenager when he ascended the throne. His youth and inexperience made him an easy target for manipulation by powerful generals and politicians, further weakening the empire's already fragile state. The deposition of Romulus Augustulus was the culmination of years of decline. Odoacer, a Germanic chieftain, led a rebellion that ultimately removed Romulus from power. This event marked a significant turning point, symbolizing the collapse of Roman authority in the West. The removal of Romulus Augustulus is often considered the end of the Western Roman Empire. Although the empire had been in decline for years, his deposition was a clear and definitive moment that highlighted the irreversible loss of Roman control. After deposing Romulus, Odoacer assumed control, but he did not claim the title of emperor. Instead, he ruled as a king, recognizing the authority of the Eastern Roman Empire. His reign signaled a new era of barbarian rule in formerly Roman territories. The fall of the Western Roman Empire had immediate impacts on European territories. Power vacuums emerged, leading to fragmentation and the rise of local kingdoms. The infrastructure deteriorated, and trade routes became less secure, causing economic decline and regional isolation. While the Western Empire crumbled, the Eastern Roman Empire, known as the Byzantine Empire, continued to thrive. It preserved much of Roman law, culture, and administrative systems, becoming a bastion of stability and a center for Orthodox Christianity for centuries. Historians hold diverse views on the fall of the Western Roman Empire. Some emphasize economic and military failures, while others point to internal corruption and external pressures. These differing perspectives help us understand the complex factors that led to its demise. The long-term effects on European history were profound. The fall marked the transition from antiquity to the medieval period, setting the stage for the development of feudalism, the rise of new kingdoms, and significant shifts in power and culture across the continent. The Western Roman Empire's collapse contrasts sharply with the Eastern Empire's endurance. While the West fragmented into numerous states, the East maintained a coherent identity, influencing the political and cultural landscape of southeastern Europe and the Near East for centuries. The Western Roman Empire's collapse starkly contrasts with the Eastern Roman Empire's endurance. While the West disintegrated under barbarian invasions, the East, later known as the Byzantine Empire, thrived, preserving Roman culture, law, and governance for centuries longer. With Rome's fall, Europe transitioned from a classical to a medieval society. Roman architectural marvels and administrative systems gave way to a more fragmented, localized culture. This shift marked the beginning of a new era characterized by lesser centralization and increased regionalism. The Western Roman Empire's decline ushered in the Dark Ages, a period marked by cultural and economic regression. The loss of Roman infrastructure and stability led to a significant reduction in trade, literacy, and overall societal complexity. In the power void left by Rome's fall, feudalism emerged as the dominant social structure. Land became the primary currency of power, and local lords offered protection to peasants in exchange for labor, creating a rigid, hierarchical society. Christianity played a crucial role in shaping post-Roman Europe, providing a unifying spiritual and moral framework. The Church became a central institution, influencing governance, education, and culture, while preserving many aspects of Roman heritage through its monasteries and teachings. Christianity played a crucial role in post-Roman Europe, serving as a unifying force amidst chaos. As the Western Roman Empire crumbled, the Church provided stability and continuity, influencing social structures and governance, and preserving knowledge through monasteries and scholarly endeavors. Art and literature transformed significantly after the fall of Rome. The classical forms gave way to early medieval styles, reflecting the changing social and political landscapes. Religious themes dominated, with illuminated manuscripts and iconography becoming prominent, signaling a shift in cultural priorities and expressions. Modern society often views the fall of Rome as a pivotal moment in history. It marks the transition from antiquity to the medieval era. This event is seen as a crucial turning point that reshaped Europe's political, social, and cultural fabric. Summarizing, the fall of the Western Roman Empire was a complex process with profound impacts. The shift from classical to medieval Europe, the rise of feudalism, and the enduring influence of Roman law and governance are key points underscoring its significance. Encourage viewers to engage with the content by liking, subscribing, and sharing their thoughts. Invite them to ponder what might have saved the Western Roman Empire. This interaction fosters a community of history enthusiasts and enriches the discussion around this monumental event. The fall of the Western Roman Empire ushered in an era of transition, marked by the decline of classical antiquity and the dawn of medieval Europe. This cultural shift saw the transformation of urban centers, the spread of Christianity, and the evolution of new social structures. Despite the political collapse, the influence of Roman law, architecture, and governance persisted, shaping future European civilizations. The remnants of Roman culture, combined with Germanic traditions, laid the groundwork for the development of modern Western societies.